My name's Elina Nanyangwe. I studied heavy equipment repair at Northern Technical College. I'm currently working for NRL, Nimble Resources Limited. It's a transporting company that is based in Ndola. I'm currently working as a workshop clerk and mechanic. It has been something that has always been my inspiration. Like, even back then when I was in primary and secondary, I always just dreamed of becoming an engineer. But eventually when I grew up, I developed this interest in becoming a heavy equipment repair mechanic. I think the modern equipment that were introduced by Zamita were very, very good, such that they were able to expose us to the actual industry equipments that are being used currently, since the technologies are changing every now and then. And being exposed to the machinery and all the equipment was just a bridging gap between industry and the students. I got a lot of different skills from my training. One, I got skills like maintenance and repair of Volvo trucks. I can do repairing and maintenance of caterpillars and also servicing. Apparently, I can also do air system, and I can work on different trucks in terms of air system. I can also do excavator operation, because while I was in school, I did excavator simulation training through Zamita. So right now I have different skills I can offer. Considering my line of work as a workshop clerk, I always feel satisfied and fulfilled knowing that the trucks are up and running, knowing that I was part of the entire process in terms of job card creation, making of purchase orders for spare parts, and making sure that all the spares are in the company in time and everything else was done correctly. As a mechanic, on the other hand, when I work on a truck's air system, it makes me feel very satisfied knowing that the job is done correctly and the truck is functioning correctly. And knowing that I was part of the entire process of maintenance and repair of the truck in terms of air system, that makes me very, very satisfied. Being a woman, first of all, has been a challenge on its own, because every time you're at work, like you want to do something, there's always that perception to say she's not strong enough, she can't handle this, she can't handle that. So it's not easy for people to gain that confidence in you, especially when you're working on big machinery. Sometimes they just think that you can't handle the job on your own, just because you're a woman. Another thing has been, trying to change people's mindsets to say, even if you're a woman, you can work as a mechanic and you can do the job right. But in many cases, when they look at you as a woman, they'll be like, why did you even choose this course in the first place? It seems like something for me. So it's quite tricky and challenging, especially if you are in a company that has people with a different mindsets, especially when it comes to women working on big machinery. It takes a lot of courage and patience, because when you're overreacting, you might end up always being frustrated at work. Because somebody perceives you in such a manner, you get frustrated. So you just have to be patient and also be sharp. When you're in school, make sure you learn exactly what is being taught by the lecturers, and commit yourself. You have to be very committed to a point where you give yourself enough time to study, enough time for lectures, so that even when you are going into industry, you are well prepared. Like, you should be a fully baked person, not while you're going in the industry, you don't have enough knowledge, you don't have enough skills. So it's very important for each and every student to be able to commit themselves to their studies and also be able to, pass exams first. That's what matters. You can't go into the industry while you failed.